Hey guys, Alex here doing something a little different for a change. In just a few more weeks, one of my most anticipated games is coming out. That's right, it's Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions for 3DS. Oh, what, you thought I was going to say Mario Odyssey? I don't even own a Switch. I'd kill for one, though. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about why I'm so excited for this remake that I never even knew I wanted. Let's travel back in time a few years to say, what was it, 2004, 2005? It was my birthday, and I got something truly special. My first video game system, a Game Boy Advance SP, the blue one. And with it, my first ever video game, Finding Nemo. What did you expect? I was a kid and no one in my family knew anything about video games. You bought games based on cartoons. Anyway, my second game was Scooby-Doo. Okay, I'll stop. But anyway, my cousin also had a Game Boy Advance and a little game that would change my life forever. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I had no idea back then what a Mario or a Linguini was. I was like 7, I barely knew how to video game. But this game captured my attention immediately. The visuals, the music, the gameplay. Well, I really sucked at it back then, but it was a blast. A for Mario, B for Luigi, and every time I entered a battle, I always misheard the brothers. I always thought they said, "Let's tickle, okie dokie," which really weirded me out as a kid. I would spend hours getting lost in, honestly, pretty easy areas. Just jumping around and mostly avoiding battles since I wasn't very good at them. By some miracle, I made it to Bean Bean Castle and came across my first major hurdle in the game. The Queen Bean fight. Nowadays it's stupidly easy. You attack the arms, which will leave her defenseless to attack the head. And if you're really good, you can try the Advanced Splash Brothers to beat her in like 3 turns. But back then, whoo boy, I didn't know you could select her arms to jump on, so I attacked her body with a hammer dealing 1 damage each time. The thing is, she inches forward with each attack, and you don't want her to get too close because she'll grab you. And I noticed that hitting her with the hammer kept her at bay, but like I said, only 1 point of damage. The boss went on for hours, or what seemed like hours. This not knowing I could select other parts of a boss would come back to bite me again in the Trunkle boss. Attacking the body just causes him to break into these little trunkles, and then they eventually reform. You have to hit the little tree over his head in order to truly damage him, which I wouldn't realize for well over a year. Suffice to say, I was just really bad overall at this game. Didn't keep me from loving it though, and hey, eventually I did get good at it. I recently went back and played it, and it's a cakewalk compared to my earlier playthroughs. As long as you fight every enemy you come in contact with, and don't constantly avoid battles, then you shouldn't have to worry about grinding or being underleveled. And to this day, I rarely ever buy items from the item shops. You can just find enough of them in the overworld, since I'm a hoarder, and usually I just spent my hard-earned coins on gear. By the way, the conversion rate between the Bean Bean Kingdom and the Mushroom Kingdom is ridiculous. Over 90 trillion mushroom coins converts to a measly 99 Bean Bean coins. Well, I maxed out my counter, so if the exchange rate was still the same from that day, then wow. No wonder Mario hasn't been a plumber in years. He's still living off the money he earned in this game. But that's just an assumption. A console warrior's assumption. Thanks for watching. Anyway, from start to finish, I love this game, and it spurred me on to check out the other Mario games like the Paper Mario series, which I also sucked at for a while, but I really enjoyed the main series platformers, and I was okay at those. And overall, I just became obsessed with the Mario franchise. But I did closely follow the Mario and Luigi series as it went on. Partners in Time was one of my first games for my Nintendo DS. The first one being Mario Party DS. Thanks, Mom and Dad. the insanely excellent Bowser's Inside Story, and the phenomenal Dream Team released during the year of Luigi. This series is also why Luigi is my favorite bro. He always has to put up with everyone mistreating him, and as a kid who was bullied, he was my hero. Paper Jam was a really fun addition, combining my two favorite Mario spin-offs into one game, though easily Mario and Luigi take center stage here. And now we come full circle with Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions, the game that started it all, reimagined with a fresh coat of paint and some improvements from later in the series. When they show off this game at events, they seem to be pushing the Minions quest more so than the main game, which is understandable. Lots of people know about Superstar Saga and it's largely the same, so it's better to highlight this unusual mode. It looks entertaining, but I'm not sure if it's for me. I'm not big into strategy games, but it does fill in some thoughts I wondered about the original game, plot-wise. If anything, it's just more content for an already excellent game, and I'm willing to give it a go. With this game being re-released, we'll now be able to play all of the Mario & Luigi series on one handheld. It's been a long time coming, and I can't wait to see the next entry in the series after revisiting this old favorite. Be it on Switch or 3DS, Nintendo, you know how to shut up and take my money whenever you're talking Mario & Luigi. So guys, thanks for bearing with me, and feel free to leave a comment below with your thoughts on the Mario & Luigi series. Are you excited for this remake? And leave a like if you want to see more of this kind of video. It's a bit different than what we're used to, but it was really fun to make. See you next time!
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.